Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor US. We are talking Tilray brands today, exactly as predicted. Our video came out. We said it would pop up about 30%. Well, now it has. It was 20% before this morning, but now it is 30% as we predicted it would. Have you taken profits from it? I've got some news here from Irwin Simon, of course, the CEO. You might like to listen in. Shall we go there right now? Let's have a quick listen in. Here we go.
Irwin Simon, Chair and CEO of Tilray Brands, for some perspective. Irwin, thanks as always for joining me. I mean, the trading action last week really shows you that, the U.S. is still very much a driver or potential catalyst for these stocks. You're running a whole business, though, and you've been talking to us about what Europe means. You're joining us from Europe now. Help us understand the Europe opportunity for a company like Tilray.
So good afternoon, Amber. And listen, the European opportunity for Tilray is tremendous. And, Europe is a country with over 600 million people.
Whoa. Irwin Simon, Europe is not a country. Europe is a continent. It's not a country. Oops, it's a collection of countries. Just want to make that clear. Europe is not a country, in case anyone's confused there.
Medical cannabis in 16 different countries. And what's happening in Germany is going to be a major change for Tilray. We think at least, doubles over the next couple of years our business over there, or triples our business. And one of the big things for our shareholders today, I don't believe we get any value for our European business. We have operations in Portugal, a major grow facility in Germany. And what just recently happened in Germany, and come April 1st, where the federal government in Germany has approved it, and now it goes to local, which it's been decriminalized and no longer a narcotic. And I think Germany is a gateway for the rest of Europe.
When you say the market's not giving you any value for your business there, what do investors need to understand? Is the Canadian market, can you just export the experience you're having in Canada and import it there? There's been a lot of competition. There's been pricing pressures. Are the dynamics different? Are they better in markets like Germany and elsewhere?
So number one, margins are much higher in Europe than they are in the Canadian market, which is important. Number two is, listen, Canada is the only country in the world where recreational cannabis is legal. But unfortunately, Canada's got 32, 35 million people. As I said before, Europe got 600 million people. In the countries that we sell medical cannabis, which is the only cannabis that's legal today, is, a much smaller, demographics are a much smaller market. But I come back and I say this here, take the 300 million people and allow doctors in every one of those countries to be able to write prescriptions. And what you said before is Tilray has a major grow facility in Portugal, a major grow facility, in Germany. Yes, we can export to, Europe under GNP certification, but we're one of the only cannabis companies today that is set up to be able to sell medical cannabis in Europe. And I think the big thing is the benefits of medical cannabis in regards to sleep, for anxiety, for pain, for epilepsy, for cancer is tremendous. And that's one of the things we're looking at. Do we partner with certain medical companies and stuff like that? So I got to tell you, I've spent lots of time in Europe lately. I'm, with our European strategic team and putting together a strategic plan. And, over the next 2 to 3 years, we're seeing some great opportunities in the European market. And with that, Amber, we also have a great spirits and beer business in the U.S. market. How do we enter the European market within the spirits and beer opportunity? And we see lots of good things to happen there, too.
Would you consider listing in Europe?
Great question. And I continuously look, how do I get value for my shareholders? Okay. And do we, ultimately, as we, as I said before, double and triple, and the profits come from there. Ultimately, should we be listed on the London or the AIM or, the Amsterdam or something like that? Is something absolutely we should look at.
Would you give up a listing to do that? The Canadian one?
Would I give up a listen? Listen, I would not give up our Canadian. Listen, we started in Canada. Canada is very important to us, and we have a great business in Canada. And we would not give up a listing, but multiple companies today, as they diversify their business and grow, look at multiple listings. And just talking about Canada, Amber, I see with the Canadian government, with their budget coming up in April, there's lots of discussions out there that they're going to go to a percentage tax instead of a flat tax. And right now, we pay well over $150 million. And I don't know if you recently see, there's more excise tax today coming from cannabis in Canada than there is coming from, beer and spirits. So ultimately, the Canadian government got to do something on excise tax. And what you're seeing is over the last 5 years, the amount of consumers that have moved away from alcohol and have moved into cannabis. And that's still, with the cannabis market in Canada only running about 60% today, the other 40% still within, an illicit market. So I see tremendous opportunity for cannabis in the Canadian market.
So it's interesting about the possible tax changes that could come as part of the budget. Would that be a significant windfall to a company like Tilray, create a bit more financial flexibility?
Listen, if that happened and went to a percentage, it's probably worth $70-80 million in less taxes that Tilray would have to pay. Now, that $70-80 million is something that we would continue to invest in marketing and social media and educate the consumers of the benefits of cannabis. And I think that's what's important. And I'm sure the provinces will be looking for some of that, but it's something that ultimately is going to drop to the bottom line. Our biggest cost today within Tilray in Canada, and we're close to a $300 million cannabis business in Canada, is our taxation. As I said before, if we sell $300 million, we're paying about $150 million towards excise tax in Canada. So there's a lot of money going towards taxes there.
There is Tilray Brands this morning. There's Irwin Simon, the CEO of the company. As you can see, the price is going up exactly like we predicted, and it's why we put these charts out for you ahead of the game. It's a $40 stock with full legalization. I want to answer a couple of questions here because Craig said, is it not legal in Holland? It is legal, but let me explain how that works. I've been and worked in Holland many times. I got friends and apartments in Amsterdam, so I have first-hand experience. You can buy marijuana in the Netherlands, but you can't walk around outside smoking it. You smoke it in coffee shops. There are coffee shops all over Amsterdam, and you can smell it in the air. It's everywhere. You have to sit in the coffee shops. I mean, that doesn't mean to say, people don't do it, but it's controlled. So yes, there are lots of coffee shops, little cafes. People just sit there having a cup of coffee while smoking marijuana. You're not allowed to just walk around on the streets doing it, but you do smell it coming out of the doors and the windows of those locations. But yes, it's all over the place, particularly in Amsterdam. I've been there and worked there many times, so I just wanted to answer that one. Okay, so there you go, Tilray Brands. Now, I wanted to share with you something you might want to go and check out. Very important, because we gave this information ahead of time, so you had the information. So let me share with you. This is what we put out for you. You can go and check it now if you want to navigate this. We've just put out a video 13 hours ago, Sunday night before the markets open, so you could go and do this. Here's the Tilray chart predicting all of this, where we see it going. It was done by Sensei Crypto. There you go, all the charts, the positions, and all the rest of it. Sensei did a great job. Go and check that out. And so that was the video which we've just put out. Same for Fisker and Virgin Galactic. But we also predicted this. This was the moment I put the news out. So you can go back and see. I said it would go up 30%. The moment our video went out, it would go up. It did. Our videos trended. Look, 34 times our average. No surprise there. It's all over social media. And the stock went up. No real surprise that what we're seeing today, it's a $40 stock on full legalization. All right. So there you go. And be fully aware. You see it going out as I'm talking about it. We do rank number 1 for this stock. So a lot of people watch our channel for it. Be absolutely clear, absolutely 100% clear. I do not own any of this stock. I do not want to be known as a pumper and dumper, roaring kitty style, broadcaster. Martyn Lucas is my real name, not a pretend name. And I only own the S&P. 100% of my money is there. Look, in the S&P, you can see it, all of my money, 100% of my Roth, my main account, the whole works, the whole shooting match, just so you know that I'm not promoting it. It doesn't make any difference to me if it goes up whatsoever. I don't benefit from this video going up at all. I just like to provide the best, most honest information for my viewers so you make money and thereby you love what we do here. That's it. That's it. Still going. It can go to $40. Not yet. It could dump before it goes there because all of this popped up because of the information from the vice president. Okay, that was in that video about the announcement that they're trying to push it through government and Congress and so on and so forth. But Kamala Harris, but that hasn't happened yet. And every time we get this sort of information, it pops. People trim it. It goes back down again. So just be very, very careful. Ultimately, it's a $40 stock. We all know it's going there. It's just a matter of time. But again, your money could be earning money while you're waiting for this, but this is looking very, very bullish today. Things are starting to accelerate because the US government, as you heard there, Erwin and Simon explained, will get a lot of money in taxes once they do this. So everyone wins with this, particularly the investor. All right, so there you go. Click above my head, down below in the description, all those videos. Plus, I'll put over here the chart and the video we put out when it first came out. So you know you can check me and you can check my predictions. Again, it went exactly as we said. Pretty consistent with this. All right, so there you go. As always, take care of your money, yourself, your crypto, and each other.